νομίζω κάνει φοβερή δουλειά στην Ομόνοια.
And we called taxi, and with Kilian, I opened the door to find, I put him in the taxi, and I closed the door, and I want to go inside, and Kilian go out.
You're gonna get someone messaging you afterwards saying, "Why did you mention me?"
Hey, fuck them.
She say, I cry because you are here today.
Πάμε να κάνουμε φτιάχνε μαύρεγα.
Edo, welcome to another edition of the No Choftes podcast. I'm Stel, I've got Chris, I've got Roy, and gentlemen, without any further ado, we're going to bring on our special guest. You lot are here for him, you're not here for us. Champion.
Hello guys. Hello.
How you doing, brother? You good?
Everything okay? Yes.
All good, man.
Good, you?
Yeah, you enjoying your holiday?
With two kids, every time it's hard to have holidays.
One running around the house, the other one changing nappies. Yeah, it's a holiday.
And cry, but it's okay.
But you got a bit of a tan now. You've gone a little bit darker. You've been in the sun.
Too much football, eh?
Kiko, don't worry. In Cyprus, we say that it's the first 100 years difficult. Then it's easy, with the children. So how are you? Everything
I'm
fine?
good. Yes,
You are in
perfect.
Cyprus or you are in Portugal?
No, I'm in Cyprus. I will stay in Cyprus because I'm not allowed to traveling. And I will pass the holidays here. Because the baby, I cannot travel now.
Okay. But when you go back to Portugal, where do you usually stay?
I live in one small city near to Lisbon, like 1 hour. For me, it's near. I don't know for Cyprus it's far or no. The name is Alcácer do Sal. It's very small city, and I stay there with my family.
Very nice, very nice. So when you were growing up, which football team did you support?
Until now, in Portugal, Sporting.
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 Okay. Do you know Luis Gonçalves?
Luis Gonçalves.
He was a Sporting
coach.
Yeah.
I know him from play against him, and I don't know personally.
Because he was head coach of Mozambique, but he was in the technical team when Ronaldo and Quaresma were at Sporting.
Yes.
Yeah,
he talked me about you. He sent me text about you.
Everyone talks about him.
Everyone. Well, bro, let me ask you, before we talk about Omonoia, I want to talk to you about your time in England at Port Vale, because you went from Setúbal, wasn't it, to Port Vale? And
now I'm in Setúbal, but before I go in Port Vale, I go low one in one second division team in Portugal. The name is Viseu Académico, and after I break my contract, and I go to Port Vale.
Wasn't it Bruno Ribeiro that took you over there?
Yes, he's my first coach. He bring me in a professional team in Setúbal, and after we bring me in Port Vale.
Yeah, because at that time, I think Port Vale had maybe 2 or 3 other Portuguese players, if I'm not mistaken. But you had people
It's 4.
4?
With me, 4, yes.
Right,
it's me,
right.
One goalkeeper, Miguel Santos. One striker, he playing Sporting and Servette, I think so in Switzerland, Salero. And Paul Tavares, he playing Setúbal and Go as well. Go together.
So it must have been easy to get used. But then again, it's not really easy to get used to bloody Stoke. It's not the greatest place on the planet, is it? For fuck's sake.
It's for tell you the truth, you don't have nothing there to do it.
Well, Robbie Williams supports Port Vale, so I guess you're in good company.
Yes.
You know? So that's a good one.
It's true.
But I remember you guys had, I think Michael Brown was playing there, wasn't it? Ryan Taylor, who was at Wigan. I think Andre BK was at Reading.
Yeah, you have a very good team, and until the break of the Christmas, when he break, he stay in the place for go to playoff.
Mm-hmm.
You have guys from France, from Netherlands, Portuguese, too many foreign players, and you make a good first 6 months. But after when the coach go out, this Portuguese coach go out, I don't know what happened. They start to come down.
Well,
but you have like Ryan Taylor, for example, in Newcastle. You have Jerome Thomas.
Jerome Thomas, he was wasn't at Charlton, Arsenal, I think.
Charlton, yes. Arsenal as well. You have Chris Eagles from United.
Chris Eagles as at United, yeah, that's right.
BK. And you have Chris Brown. Yes, you have Brownie as well. He's a player and coach.
Yep.
And after he take manager, he's a manager.
Is it the same Chris Brown? Was it the guy that played? Did he play for Sunderland? Did he play for Sunderland? I can't remember.
No.
Or is it Michael Brown you're talking about, the midfielder?
Michael Brown. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. We don't like him. We don't like him. I'm not going to mention it. Well, bro, let's talk about Omonoia then, because we know you joined from Olympiacos. I think you were one of our first summer signings last season, if I'm not mistaken. I think Dura came after you. I think anyway.
He signed almost the same time, Papulis and me.
For the new, yeah, and you were at Olympiacos before, and because I remember Matt Derbyshire had left. I was thinking, who's going to score goals? And then you scored our first goal in pre-season, which was a penalty. Pre-season penalty. I remember these things. Don't worry.
Okay.
Even he doesn't remember.
Even he doesn't remember. So tell us, how easy was it to join Omonoia? Because we're talking about the move beforehand. I think, Roy, you were saying about there was a possible move to Doxa before Olympiacos, and then there was a bit of a mix-up.
No, before I come in Olympiacos, the year before I have a possibility to come Doxa, and after I don't come because other reasons. But I come in Cyprus to Olympiacos, and after I come Omonoia to show interest. And for tell the truth, it's very easy. It's what I can say.
The smile says it all. The smile says it all.
So
the smile says it all. As soon as you start to speak about it,
it's very good.
So, bro, tell me something. What were the main differences playing for Port Vale and playing in Cyprus in terms of the quality? And I'm pretty sure you got a few drinking stories about what happened at Port Vale, because we know what happens at night after games in England.
What about the beers?
I'm just asking you.
No. It's completely different, the mentality from England to Cyprus. It's wait, because I tell you, it's completely. You listen.
Yep.
It's a completely. I see too many difference from England to Cyprus, from not the life as well, but in the football more, because Omonoia have a good facilities, you have good fans, amazing fans, but in England you play, like, for example, me, I play League One, third division, and it's all the time full stadiums. The atmosphere is good as well, and Port Vale is not a big team there, but the intensity of the game and of course it's a little more professional. Not a little. Comparing from here, it's too much more professional. I don't say about Omonoia because Omonoia now I think so is one of the best clubs and in terms of organization and everything. What you can see is, and you live in England, you know what I say.
Yeah, I know about the lower division football and how people behave, and especially on pre-season tours. But
pre-season.
It's training and drinking. But I heard the story about Paolo Di Canio when he was at Swindon. He took the players for 3 months of pre-season training. He didn't let them outside once for like 70 days. And then on the final night, do as much drinking as you want. It was crazy.
When I arrived in England, I go to pre-season to one camp in Manchester. After 2 days, you have dinner from the team. And I expect normal dinner. And you don't have heat, only beers, Jägermeister, vodka, everything. And the guys there, I swear, he drink like, I don't know, he don't have other day after. It's the last day off. But
there's no tomorrow.
Yes, but the problem is the next day in the morning, wake up and don't have nothing. It's like fresh and run and training normal. And I say, what is this?
They're used to it, man. They're used to it, bro. Don't worry about it. Roy, do you ask anything about Omonoia? I know you're gagging for it, Dora.
Sorry?
First of all, I would like to say hi, Kiko. I was thinking of how to approach it. I want it to be a little bit more fun. I want it to be more fun. I don't want to bring you in a difficult position or anything. But generally, like during your time here, we won the league, we won the cup, we won the shield. We played in Europe. So, what are your favorite moments at your time in the club? What do you remember the most from the most strong experience, I would say, that you remember during your time here with us?
For tell you the truth, the most impact I have is when he beat Red Star. And it's the first time I see these people come in the street with the cars and everything. And I say, what is this? Where I am? Because it's like, okay, it's crazy in a good way, you understand? For example, I think so, you don't see too much like fanatics like in Cyprus or in Greece, like, for example, where I live in Portugal. It's completely different. And after, when you take the championship, after the game against Apollon, when you go to the training center, training ground, I cannot see nothing. Only fireworks and music, and I don't know how many people is there. But I come back in the day after and don't have nothing. I don't have goals, don't have nothing in the pitch. The guys take everything.
Yeah, I remember you were going to make photos, I think, the next day, something like this, yeah?
Yes.
1 or 2 days after, so yeah, you were going to go for photos, yeah. So, yeah, tell me, sorry. Yeah.
No, tell me, it's okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, so like in your 2 years, obviously, we're going to ask more things about Omonoia and your time there, but like 2 years later, do you consider it a good move? You said that when you were Olympiacos and Omonoia asked you to sign for them, you didn't have anything to say. It was like, okay, it was straightforward. 2 years later, from a player's perspective, okay, you won trophies, you played in Europe, but overall, you think it was a good move looking back now, 2 years later?
Listen, for tell you the truth, I think so. I tell you, like true.
No.
I pass moments, for example, bad, because I have the best left back of the league in my position. Lejak is the most harder player I take for my position in one team to compete with him. Because last season, what he touched the ball, make assist, make goal, and every time I waiting my moment, but I cannot be like what I can say, like frustrate, because he don't play bad. He play always good. You understand? He is not like, I cannot say I need to play, I deserve a position. No, I need just to work and wait my moment. But and this one in the beginning is, I feel frustrated because I want to play. I go there, I want to play because I play all the years before, and I say I go to Omonoia, I go to compete with him, but I want to play more games, and I don't start to play more games. Okay, it's normal, but after I say I'll do it my job, and when is the moment, I will do it my best, and you just wait. And for tell the truth, when I send to Omonoia, I have other team in Cyprus want me, 2 more, but and I know to go there and play, but I decide to go there because my agent Vasconcelos, he pushed me because say it's a good experience for you, and now I just want to say thank you for to make this decision because I improved too much as a player, and like my mentality now it's better. I like before it's more, for example, in Olympiacos I don't have no one in my position, one example, and I know I will play. If I don't training, I will play. I don't need to work hard to play. In Omonoia, no. In Omonoia, if I don't work, if Yanni is not ready, maybe go play, for example, Panayotis, Nicolas, or other players. It's not like you have talent and you go to play. No, you need to work. And I improved too much as well. My mentality as a footballer, I feel much better now, and I feel more ready as a player. And I think
what about when Berg was there and then Lennon obviously came in? You're obviously fighting for the left back spot with Jan, and you mentioned Pana was in and out of the team as well. But there were occasions where you would come in under Lennon and under Berg. Were your instructions similar from the managers, or did both managers have different, as I said, different ideas for you to play on that left-hand side? Because I know with Berg, you played that right back a few times as well. But when you played left back for Berg and for Lennon, did they give you similar instructions, or did they ask you to play maybe further up the field and maybe 10 yards deeper?
No.
I don't know.
No. With Lennon, well, okay, I start for Berg. Berg is good coach, but it's more static. It's too much static. You need to stay every time in your position. He tell you everything from the first day of the week until 30 minutes before the game, everything you need to do. With Lennon gives you more free to play. But he say the idea you want, and after you decide. He don't put you like you need to go in the line and cross one touch, or you need to go in the line and dribbling or play 1-2. No, he just tell you what you want, like you press here, you defending, you close this area, you go here. But when you have the ball, do it everything you want and feel free to do it. It's different coach and different mentalities.
Nice.
And what about the cup final? Because I know you only played the first half, but obviously we were down to 10 men after 5 minutes, and we had to go with 3 at the back and play you as more of a wing back than anything. And it just seemed that the ball wasn't coming on our left-hand side enough to go forward. It was coming down our left-hand side to attack, but not enough to get forward. Was that because of Ethnikos trying to exploit Loizo as right wing back, or maybe just simply because they had one extra man?
No, if you see, okay, Akna, he take one more man, right? And if you see the game, the guys all the time he push too much the right back in my back, and bring the midfielder, the number 10, in my back as well. Every time when I defending, I have two. I cannot go too much in front because the right back go, but the number 10 is stay in my back. You understand? And after, because you play with two, and Luizo, it's a winger, he's not a right back, right to defending. He take the left back, but the right winger, the other center back, you need to take. If I don't stay, he open a big gap. For example, I take two balls in the back because I'm in the wrong position there when the right back going. Because sometimes I'm a player to go more in front, but sometimes I know I need to defending. It's normal. But okay, I can make a good job as well in the to do it this, because every time you have 2-3 players and it's not easy. Play 120 minutes, with 10 guys.
100%. 100%. Well, one more question from me with regards to the cup final. Tim was up front on his own as the central striker, and Foddy obviously went off to bring on Hubo, and Lovera was obviously tucking in almost as like a number 10. As a wing back, how difficult is it for you to get forward and put balls in the box when you've only got one person to aim for?
You know what is the you need to find him in the box. You need to look to him and try to find him, but it's very difficult. But the most difficult is because you're defending and you try to put the ball in the striker, but he play alone in front, and after the guys come back again, and after you want to go in front and you start to don't have power, not power, but it start to be more difficult. It's normal because you just have team in front. Because Lover is more in the fit to play, you give him the ball and leave him, but Tim you need the ball to hold to play.
Is he better in the air or is he better with the ball at his feet? He doesn't look like that big striker. Yeah.
For tell the truth, I think so. He's very good inside the box with the head. He make a very good moves, and with the head, you win almost all the balls. If you don't win, like you never play free with him when you play striker. And in the box, he make very good moves. Like for us, when you go to cross, and after I know him after 1-2 months, it's more easy.
Brilliant. Chris, I think you got a question, haven't you, with regards to a certain goal? You want to mention
a few
that one?
questions. But Kiko has to be 100% honest with me, okay? Now, everyone wants the answer to this question, and that's your goal with I.
I guess I want to cross.
You want to cross?
he answered it by himself. But it went in. You won the game, so you can't complain.
Yes. I want to cross.
Where were you aiming, though? Were you aiming back post and near post?
No. For example, there I want just to put the ball like in the middle of the goalkeeper and the center back.
Okay.
To the strikers come. But after the ball go more up and start to go down, I say goal. And the goalkeeper,
goal.
Yes. Yeah, but it's better like this.
I think that day I broke one chair in my house. Because when you scored the ball, I just picked something. That's like...
Oh, my God. Kiko, you mentioned...
I scared some of the kids. My daughter had some friends here, and I think the parents never brought them back into the house.
Oh, God.
So, Chris, you were saying?
Kiko, you mentioned about the fans after the European game, how they were crazy. Tell us, obviously we had COVID. There was a lot of games without any fans.
In this time, we don't have COVID. I don't see COVID in this time.
There was no COVID for that day. I can agree. But obviously there was a lot of games without fans. Towards the end of the season, the Apollon, there was little fans. But the cup final was full jam. This was what Omonoia is. How was that for you to play in front of so many people How does it feel?
The field is the first time I play with too many people from my team. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I play in Benfica with 56,000 people, but
Wow.
against me.
Okay.
But of course, when you go inside the GSP, this cup final, it's you say wow, because you I don't know. For tell the truth, it's difficult to. You need to go inside and you see the feeling, because
Yeah.
it's amazing, and you try to talk it with someone in the game. It's very difficult to listen something and the atmosphere is, and when, for example, you win the cup after from the penalties. Well,
Stressful.
It's
Was you confident? Was you confident with Fabi? I mean, us on the stands. I mean, I bit every single nail. My legs were shaking. My heart was going.
if Fabi stay in the goal in the penalty, just relax. Don't care.
Relax. Okay.
I don't. Okay, Fabi. He deserves it as well.
Yeah.
Because he's the best goalkeeper, and it's my friend. It's not only in football. Our family is very close all the time, but with a professional, Fabi is like the example. All the people, they need to follow him, because he achieved too many in this career. Not only in Omonoia, but he played Fenerbahce, Porto, and he's still the same guy. He don't make difference for any people and work like animal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Stel, I have questions, but I'm going to save them because I want to give time to everyone so we can build them in. Stel, Roy, questions. What we got next?
Well,
I was
going to ask Kiko the comparison between the winning the league last year and winning the cup this year. Obviously, you knew that you were going to leave the club, but how do you compare these two titles from that perspective? And it will lead me to my next question. You are in a list of some players that didn't renew with the club, and you will seek your future elsewhere. I wanted to ask you a little bit about the players who are leaving the club, to say a few words about them, and especially about Jordi, because whoever we had on the show, or even in the private conversations we had with some players, they said that the environment in the dressing room was the best they had in their career. And that's an answer I got from.
I have 29 years old now.
Yes.
I'm not old and not young, and it's the best dressing room I have in my life.
Another one.
That's nice.
It's the best. All the 2 years I stayed there, it's the best dressing room. You don't have nothing to say about no one there.
What made it so special? What made it so special, Kiko?
I think so. Hey, sometimes I tell the truth. Sometimes I think so. Us is very good people. Each you don't fight. You understand? Yes, you don't fight it like if you want to make mistake. No, you support, and I never see like, okay, in the football sometimes you play in the team and some teammates fight or something like this, or start to talking. You don't see nothing. It's like soft.
So what was it like? Obviously, last season we went 5 or 6 games without. I think it was 8 games without a win, 5 without a goal, and then this season, the back end of Berg's tenure, when we lost to Abuel twice. What was the feeling in the dressing room like then? Was it we can turn it around, we can do this, or was it?
Yes, all the players. He talked there and he say, you have quality. You show the quality before. Like for example, this year when you start the season bad, all the players say you need to change something in our football. Not about like if the coach leave or if the coach stay, but us, because we are the players and we play the game, you need to change them. And it's not like, for example, every time we try to support, you understand, like each other. And this year it's more pressure, because last year he take the title. This year he start bad, he go out from the playoffs for fight the championship, and after he just have the cup. And if you don't take the cup,
Yeah.
you are dead. And when he start to go out from the playoffs, all the players, I think so, there he talk and they say finish the championship and just focus in the cup and go, and he work for this.
Yeah.
Okay, when Lennon came in, the psychology of the players and the overall performance seemed to change towards the best. The team became more aggressive, more direct. Some players who seemed a little bit, had a lack of concentration, of energy. They seem to remind us that they're not bad players, after all, and they still have a lot to give. When it came to the final, and not just the final, but the games with AEL and Anorthosis and the final, did Lennon say something? Was he more inspiring as a manager in Ilias Poulos, for example? Would he talk and say some things to prepare you for this? Because it was obvious that psychologically also the players changed,
Yes. For example, Lennon, when he come, I remember now this. Lennon, when he come, he put him in a video room, and he shows videos from us. For some games he don't play good, and he start to kill her. But for example, he can kill Fabiano or kill Panay, the goalkeeper, as well. You understand? He don't care about no one. Like if you are the captain or you don't play or you play, he don't care. It's all the same, and he start to kill all the same in the same way. He don't change nothing. And after he shows like when you play good, and say if you can do it this, why you don't do it? You don't have confidence. And he start to talk with us every time and try to push. He pushed too much for Luizu, and Luizu's in the end of the season is one of the best players from Omonoia.
Loizu came out and said it himself after a game with AEL. He didn't really have a good game, and Lennon, in a way, had to go at him, but it was for the good. He was like, I think this is Loizu's words, correct me if I'm wrong. Mr. Lennon said, it doesn't matter if you're the biggest talent. At the end of the day, you need to do your best to help the team. And Loizu said that after that, everything changed for him, and his performances skyrocketed. It was insane, the difference.
Loizo is improved too much after this game. Yes, this is true. I'm there and I listen everything what he say, and I kill him.
Nice.
But it's good for him. And for example, some players sometimes you need this, because if you are in your place, like I am in Omonoia, and just because I play in Omonoia, go for example to Paek, and I win the game 5-3, 6, easy. I say this Paek, but one example. But you need to understand, for example, this year is one of the best. For my last 3 years, is all the teams we fight for the same in the Cyprus League.
Yep.
You don't see too much difference. If you don't work and if you don't push, it's difficult. And that sometimes I don't know. It's difficult sometimes to explain.
Okay. Stel, Roy?
Guys, yeah, I was because Kiko's on his holiday. He's got his kids. Probably they're gonna want to eat. They're gonna start crying. So, do you guys want to make it a little bit more fun and maybe ask him a few quick fire questions? Make it a bit more interactive. Maybe even with the messages. There was a message I read earlier. Which game do you think was the best in your 2 years at Omonoia, personally? That's an interesting one.
Don't I play better?
Yes. Which one?
Maybe the first game against Paphos.
The
I remember that. Yeah, 2-2 with Eric scored the penalty.
When you took the fullback soul, yeah, when you nutmegged him, when you did that. Yes, the drag back and then through the. Okay.
Still remembers everything.
Maybe that.
Soul snatcher, man. That's what I called him from then. Fucking hell. Kiko, do you know
It's
what?
good
I
skill.
remember. Bro, that was brilliant. I'll tell you what, I will never forget the day when we won the league and you guys were on the coach and me and Roy were doing an Instagram live and I see Kiko wants to join. I'm like, what the freaking hell is going on? And then you're on the thing, you're on the coach, and then Gusu is there and Gaguli is there. And I got to thank you for that. I didn't get the chance to thank you properly. Thank you. That was brilliant. That was an immense experience for us. You know, walking around the coach and showing people. And that was crazy because I see Shehu banging on the window, doing all sorts of madness.
Oh, it's good.
My God.
I've got some quick fire questions then. I've got some quick fire questions. I'll fire them, yeah?
Go.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm going some quick questions, yeah, Kiko. I want you to get ready for these ones. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. All right. We had Matt Derbyshire on the show a couple years ago, and he said that Lufner was the worst dresser at the club. Who's the worst dresser you've ever seen? Who wears the worst clothes?
Oh my God. You can end up with this. Yeah, Lufner. Yes, I agree.
Michael, that's a clip for Michael.
Will kill me, but it's true. Let me see other one. The worst. Jan, I think so. He's from the country. I don't know.
Similar kind of.
And Thomas. Thomas.
Uber. Okay.
Yeah, Uber-chan.
Okay. So
It's
who?
personal with the Czech Republic, man.
No.
Lufner is Hubo is Jan.
No, Ubo is because you wake up and go direct to the training. Is like maybe you go with pajama. I don't know. You just go out of the bed and.
Kiko, I got a comment from a friend of you. You played together.
Zachariou.
Do you know what that means?
Pashas. I don't know. Pashi.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah. Big
He
ball.
is Pashi.
Who is the Zachariou?
Ask him about the body fat. Ask him. And he tells me.
Pevas, Zachariou, still más mínima, eh? Pevas, tell us about the body.
Tell the truth. Don't be lying, huh?
Yeah, you were together in Olympian as well, huh?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put the link. If he wants to jump on, I'll put the link in the chat. If he wants to jump on and have this argument with you, I'll put the link in there. You can click on it and join us.
Zachariou era decir.
All right, I'll tell you what then. Who spent the most time doing their hair?
In the head.
Yeah.
Not Jan.
No,
me.
you don't have. Asante,
Okay.
because he's a bigger. Fabi, he don't
Fabi.
have, but he's always like.
Yeah. Okay.
And Loiso. And before
Okay.
Johnny's for sure. Johnny's. Marino.
Have you noticed Johnny's dress sense has changed since he's gone to America? Like he's more swag now. He's more Kanye West now.
Yeah, the dollar is better than the euro.
Nice one. Nice one.
That's a clip for TikTok.
So who is the funniest person in the dressing room? Who's the funniest person?
Me?
You? Okay. Okay.
No,
Did you make any pranks?
always.
Yeah. Did you put
Always.
did you put the Raujex, you know, the spray, the hot spray, you put it in the underwear, in the shorts?
In Omonoia, no, but in other clubs I do it already. But now is Tim. Yes. And I think so. It's too quiet sometimes. Lampos, the kid, Shara Lampos.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling the boss will be a bit naughty.
He's a
Hambo,
prankster. Huh?
Hambos is playing with the national team at the moment. Or did it finish? We were playing against Greece. It was up on 5. Ναι. Περαστικά.
All right, okay. Kiko,
Tell me.
do you understand when Lennon talks to you?
75%.
Who doesn't understand? Come on. Who doesn't understand when Lennon talks? Come on.
Too many. Me, I don't understand everything.
So you just freestyle. You do whatever you want.
I start to take some words, and after I realize what he want to say. When he start to speak fast, and when he speak Lennon and Gary together.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Kiko, were you in front when he was doing the moonwalk in front of the players? After you lifted the cup, Gary was doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk.
I don't see. No. I'm in the back.
Oh my god.
And I
Okay.
don't see.
Okay. Who is the best dancer then? Because I know Asa thinks that he's the best singer, but I'm not even going to go into that one.
Who is the best singer?
Ernest. He said that he's the best singer. I don't know.
Oh my god. From you listen everything, huh? Ask to Jordi if he's the best. Jordi told you. But no, the best dancer is Sheu.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Francis? I thought Francis might be good with the Afro beats, you know.
No, Francis is.
We're too tall.
Francis, when you walk like this. You cannot walk.
My god. Fatality. Boom. Finish him.
See, now he's not at the club. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He don't care.
No,
Emotional damage.
if I still that, I say worse.
All right, okay, I'll tell you what. I've got one more quick game, and then I let the boys do what they want. I'm going to show you 4 pictures, and you need to guess which players they are. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
Let me just get it up on this.
I hope you didn't make it too easy for him.
Come on, Geezer. I can't leave our guests hanging. Do you know what I mean? Hang about. All right, I'm going to bring the first one. Is it this one? Right. Who's this one?
I haven't even seen these. That's easy, man.
No. Let him answer. For fuck's sake, man. This ain't for you.
This is mixed.
It's
That's
easy.
All right, okay. I can't start off difficult, can I? Fucking hell, man.
He's not blind. Fucking hell.
That's hard, man. Listen, if you weren't in Cyprus, I come as... Anyway, who's this?
Bro. Let's see who this is.
Oh, Papulis.
Oh, very good. 2 out of 2. All right. Let's get another one. Roy, are you watching? Roy's watching, don't worry. All right, who's this? Oh, you got to get this one.
Who is this? That's easy.
Loiso?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. One more. Come on. Where is it? Come here. Right. This one. You've got to get this one.
It's me, no?
No.
This
Wait.
is for sure Adam Lang.
Yes.
Really?
Brilliant. Fantastic. He got all four, man. He got all four. See? That's definitely Adam Lang. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it.
You know.
He's white. He's whiter than me, Adam.
Nah, man.
white.
It's the
No.
shorts. They go right up to his,
Yes.
like, you know.
It's because the shorts on him and Eric. And Eric is more short than the... Like Eric,
Yeah.
it's more dark.
Yes. More
Lang
tanned,
is too white.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
milk. Like milk.
Yes. It's like this wall here.
Roy, you got any more questions, Philip?
Yeah, I've got some quick questions as well. But first of all, I'd like to ask him, have you learned any words in Greek? Do you understand a bit of Greek?
I know too many.
You know too many. Oh, okay.
But it's better than Desmin.
Okay. Okay. We did it with Luftner. With Luftner, we made him say some of the words he found, he learned in Greek. So
I know someone. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
No,
Never
normal words, not.
Okay, Emirazi. Okay, what about food? You've been here in Cyprus. Do you like Cypriot food? What's your favorite food?
In Cyprus.
Yes.
From Cypriot.
Yes.
For telling the truth, the salad.
Salad? Oh, that's boring, man. Come on,
Because-
salad.
Hey, when you eat picanha, you cannot eat soufla.
Oh, yeah, picanha. Okay. Who makes the best picanha? Does Fabi make picanha? Good picanha?
Yes, I can do
Tiago
that.
Yes, but picanha is
Tiago-
Brazilian. Tiago.
Yes, but Tiago just eat. Tiago don't make nothing, just eat.
Kiko, you got a question. You've got a question here. Get it up, Chris. Go on. That's it.
We literally press at the same time. He's laughing already.
With Zachariou in Paris. No.
Yeah.
He passed too many time in home when are in Olympiacos. Our home is have a name in one restaurant in Nicosia, Ivory.
Ivory. Okay.
He pass all the time there because your economy is as well.
Yeah.
And they stay all the time there.
If now you who was your roommate in Omonoia these 2 years? Do you have a roommate?
In Omonoia, you stay alone. But yes, but in the first year when I come, sometimes I stay with Fabiano. I stay. Depends. Normally, because in the first year when it's here and Fabiano and Thiago stay together, and after, in the beginning when I come, I stay with Joel in the preseason, Joel Pereira, and after I start to stay with Kakulis, Zampos, depends, Johnny's, and after he start to be alone all the time.
Okay. You said before that who do you think is the funniest guy, and you said it was yourself. Who is the guy that you used to make fun of the most? Like
For all.
Yeah, like who is the guy that everyone used to make fun of all the time?
Ampos.
Ambos, huh? Para with a Ambo.
All the players kill him.
But they all love him, huh?
Kiko,
Okay.
question,
Yeah.
quick. Best left foot at Omonoia.
Me.
Another quick question, quick one. What do you think about Hambos, Kiko? I mean, we all have our opinions about him, but do you think he's the next big Cypriot thing in his position?
If he wants, will be one of the best players of Cypriot. He's very good.
Nice.
He's very good player, very good, and he's very good kid as well. Okay, he need to learn something because it's young, and sometimes he take the life too much, like what I can say, like
seriously
joking, not serious, in the other way. And but when it's normal, you have 20 years, 19, I don't know.
20.
But yes, but you have too much quality, too much quality.
Yeah.
You can see.
Roy, what were you gonna ask?
Yeah, I wanted to say a few things about the players who left. You know, there's Chepa who left, and Eric and Asa speak Portuguese, and Kiko and all these players. You know, and Jordi. So you said earlier about the good atmosphere in the dressing room. How much do you think it will affect the next season? And a few words about Jordi before I ask you my final question later. You know, Jordi, what the impact he had in the dressing room.
No, Jordi is Capitano. It's the boss. When he come, he don't need to talk. Just look to you and you know what he want to say to you. Okay, it's very calm guy, very good guy. But inside the field, he don't have friends. In the training, in the game, he don't care. He want the best for the team. And but when Jordi is like, is an example of captain because he don't need to have words to you to come to talk to you. You understand? Maybe he's in the other side of the dressing room, but if he look to you, you will understand. If you want to, you understand everything. You understand? And for tell the truth, I'm very sad about the injury he get this year because I don't expect he left like this. And but okay, it's football, and I cannot do nothing to change this. But about the other players, for Asante, yesterday he come in my house. He spent time with the kids and his friend, and I want the best for him. Sepovic is my Serbian mafia. It's always together. It's the guy staying near to me in the dressing room as well, and we have a good relationship. I have a good relationship with all, with Eric, with Thomas. Thomas is the most funny guy, and I will miss the coffees every time. But
so, if you had, did you speak Portuguese with Shepa?
Spanish. Me, Portuguese. 80% Portuguese, 20% Spanish, and Marco speaks Spanish.
So when you told him to speak Portuguese in that interview, was that to put him off his interview, to scare him a little bit?
Because you know to talk as well. And and I said to him, speak in Portuguese, don't speak English.
I saw Vitor Gomez laughing in the background. He said, I'm going to go do it again. Brilliant.
I'm gonna another two things for me. The one before, I will give you names of players, and you can compare them with animals. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This could go sideways.
Yeah, this could go very bad, very fast.
Fabi.
Okay. Fabi, it's a horse.
Horse. Yeah. Okay, Hugo. Hugo Chan.
Hugo-chan. Who is the most crazy animal in the life?
That was crazy. Okay. Now he's asking the questions.
Tasmanian
Chihuahua.
devil. Chihuahua.
No,
He's a crazy
that is
fucking
not
dog.
Chihuahua.
Chris's dog. I think Chris's dog.
Chris's dog. Yeah, Chris's dog.
My God.
Jordi.
Hugo-chan. Jordi. It's like a lion because it's serious and you have
And he's calm.
impact, you know? Yes, and it's tranquilo.
Tranquilo. Kusulos.
Kuzu,
Kusu.
can you tell me, is the Hong Kong?
Yeah.
King Kong. King
That's what I
King
think
Kong.
also.
Kong. Chepa.
Oh, Chepovic. It's like a giraffe, you know?
Giraffe. Nice one.
What about Zachariou?
Zachariou is a pig.
Is it what?
It's a big
I'm
pig.
gonna save this. He's a big pig.
Zachariou is a
Oh my God.
Nice. I guess that's it from me, guys, man. I don't know if you got anything else to ask Kiko before we say our thank yous.
Chris, you got any more?
What he say?
Oh my God. Bro, I'm good. I want to say my thank you to Kiko. I mean, he's always been hardworking, professional. Obviously, he didn't get as much game time as he wanted, but it did frustrate him, but it made him work harder. As he said, it changed his mentality for the better. So I really appreciate that. And obviously, there was a lot of rumors going around that maybe you weren't going to stay. Like maybe in your position, you could have said, you know what, if I'm leaving, fuck this. I'm not going to care. I'm not going to put performances. But that wasn't the case. Anytime you played, you were professional. Performances were top. And every fan respects that. Every fan respects that. You put in a shift. And I'm guessing this is also from everyone. That's a big thank you from me and also from the fans. Anything you would like to say to the fans, Kiko, as a goodbye?
I want to say, okay, goodbye to the fans and thank you for these 2 amazing years you have. Sorry for anything, I cannot do it, but I will try to do it all my best every time for the clubs. I want to say to continue like this because it's in the good way, and when the fund is with us, he do it too much difference to continue like this. And I want to say a big thank you for all the fans and for all Omonoia like family, because if you are inside the club, you will understand.
Yep.
Kiko, I've got just 1 more minute of your time. I've got something to show you. I hope it works, but it's something that we've done, and I hope it works. So just bear with you 1 moment. Just give me 2 seconds. Hang about. Just a little video that we've done, and this is our way of saying thank you for your time. I hope it works. Here we go.
target to be top scorer like your father here in Cyprus?
Big Portugal.
Yes, I hope.
That was touching.
Thank you.
That was touching.
Kiko, thank you so much for everything that you've done for the club. Thank you for taking the time for being on this podcast. Thank you for being a friend to us. We wish you luck with everything that you do. And even when you come back to play against us, we're not going to hold any grudges. Just don't score any cross shots, yeah? Don't score any cross shots. If you're going to score, just mean it, yeah?
What I can do. I need to do my
That's the only thing your job, Phila. You're doing your job, but thank you very much. And yeah, that's it. That's it for another episode of the No Choftes podcast. Will be
I
soon.
want to say
We'll
thank you to Kiko.
Go on,
Please.
go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Thank you very much.
I know why. Go on.
Yeah, I want to say a big thank you to Kiko. Obviously, the rest of you know why, but I'm going to say it publicly as well. At a time when I had a friend that has a terminal disease, without knowing Kiko up at that point, we were just exchanging messages. He was kind enough to give me his shirt and sign it, and he was so kind and so humble. And I went to the hotel, and he took time off, and he spoke to me. And not only that, he said, if I need anything in the future or if anything he can help. And that for me is a lot bigger than anything else we have spoken in this pod. And I want to thank you personally. I want to wish you all the best. I live in Nicosia, and I live in Cyprus. Anything you need, you are a phone call away. I know that your future will be with another club, but I'll be very happy if we can meet up and I can see you. And I want to wish you the best for your family, your children, and just not when you're playing against Omonoia. Everything else, I wish you the best, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiko. Really appreciate it, man.
If anyone you need something, I'm here and try to help the way I can. And when you come to Cyprus, Stel, or come to, because now I moved to Larnaca, come holidays.
You come to London, you tell me, we meet up.
And if you're ever in
just call
Limassol,
me and
if you're ever in
call me and
Limassol,
go
you
to-
want to listen to good music and you want to have good food and good drinks.
Don't go
We're talking about rumours now.
Come to
This
rumours,
isn't a
pal.
promo for rumours.
It's not a promo. I'm inviting the Kiko for free drinks, free
Okay.
food, and good music. What are you on about?
I will say good music because you're DJing your shit. Fuck off.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Kiko, thank you so much, man.
huh?
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you,
Appreciate it. You have a lovely
Thank
evening.
you,
Love
Kiko.
to the family. And we'll speak soon, Philip.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'll-
Too.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye, brother.
What a guy,
Ooh.
man.
Ooh, goosebumps again, man. Goosebumps. This is too emotional, bro. This is way too emotional. But you know what's upsetting most about this situation is that it's almost like it's an end of an era. The players that joined beginning of last season were so important, so pivotal. And it started obviously when Larko left, when Berg left, and then obviously we knew the players were leaving. We knew Kiko was going to leave. In fact, I think he was the first one that we knew about leaving, wasn't it? Yeah. But as I said, it's almost like it's an end of an era because this fantastic team. Obviously, Michael was the first one to leave. I'm sorry for forgetting to mention him. He was the first one, pretty much from that domino effect. And to see players like Kiko leave, Eric, Yordi, Ernest, yeah, everyone, obviously everyone, Shepa, the names, the list goes on, Hubo, whatever. But it's sad. But I think as a football fan, we have to accept it. These footballers, they have a short career. As we know, one injury could end your career, and you don't want to be 29 years old sitting on the bench. You want to play as many games as you possibly can. And respect to him for, giving his all, despite knowing he was leaving. And good luck for the future. But it's another chapter. It's another chapter closed, and we just need to look forward. And yeah, I'd like to thank him personally. Again, I keep repeating myself because I'm forever grateful for what the guy's done, not just for, Omonoia, but for this podcast. Kiko has been pivotal, as much as Shepa, as much as Asante, as much as everyone else. He's been retweeting, not retweeting, but reposting our stuff, interacting. He's been absolutely phenomenal. So, we've thanked the viewers for being so supportive, but it's also the players that have done their bit. And I hope that we've done them proud as well. I hope that we've played a part in their.
Are we live?
Yeah,
we're still live. We're still live.
Wow.
No, I'm just trying to get out all that emotional stuff. So anyway, I've said what I have to say. Yeah.
Stel, some people want you to get something done. Look at the comment. What do you think?
I think. Hold on to your seats because you're in for a bumpy ride.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Alpha podcast.
Για μας αρκεύκουν τα pods τα δυνατά. Να έχει πολλά surprises.
Stay tuned.
Listen, I said at the end of last season that this season we were going to step it up, and I think we did. Next season, you hear about Bombes. They're going to call us ISIS from now on. Trust me. Yeah.
Pipe bombs like CM Punk.
Anyway, Roy, wrap it up, Filemo, because you guys need to go. And by the way, there's another pod coming in about 2 hours because I'm going to be joined by Costa from Gate 7 to talk about Bruno Felipe. But anyway.
Yeah, να ενωθείτε όσοι έχετε ώρα και χρόνο είναι πολλά ενδιαφέρον. Επίσης, δείτε το pod με τους Netcast Zone, όσοι δεν το είδετε, make sure to watch it. We've got the diary from the cup. He put in a lot of effort. Now, as far as today's pod, it was we tried to keep it as fun as possible with Kiko. Obviously, we know he's not going to be with us next season, but as Stel said, he's been supportive. He's been a professional. He's been a good guy, and I know a lot of people who watch the show think that they're waiting just Omonoia and Jogan for us. We see it from a personal perspective as well, and how they've helped us, and we will continue doing that no matter what some people might believe, might agree or disagree. We're doing something completely different from what someone wants, and we want to have a different sort of αντίληψη των πραγμάτων, διαφορετικό DNA. Θέλουμε να δημιουργήσουμε σαν pod διαφορετική νοοτροπία. So it was fun, it was emotional, and as Stel said, it's an end of an era for a lot of players who have been with us, and hopefully we will manage not only to bring in good players but good characters and good human beings in our team, so we can continue having a good dressing room and bring in the results. So till next time,
nice timing.